I expect something close to a blowout, Kevin. Georgia has come on, even though Carson Beck has thrown way too many interceptions. Georgia still looks like one of the 2 or 3 best teams in the country. And Florida, the problems are endless. They are getting better, but they're still losing. The game is really about Billy Napier. Can he make it respectable? I can't believe I'm saying that about a Florida head football coach, but that's the shape he is in right now.
And by the way, that game on ABC, 3:30 Eastern. Let's go to Oregon, #1 in the country, take it on Michigan.
Oregon looks like maybe the best, maybe the second best team in the country. They have one of the most impressive wins of the year over Ohio State. It should be a tough game. They're going to the big house, but you've seen Michigan play this year, Kevin. They are very pedestrian. This is not last year when they ran the table. I think Michigan will continue to implode and get ready for a beatdown in about 4 weeks against Ohio State. They'll lose this game badly.
It's incredible that Michigan can't figure out the quarterback position. You're Michigan. What about the coaching matchup? Ohio State, Penn State, and Happy Valley.
It's who do you expect the least from here? Ryan Day has an unbelievable record, as we all know. It's unmatched, except he can't seem to break through and having lost to Michigan 3 straight years. I think he'll win this game. This is a game he always wins. And guess what? James Franklin always loses this game. He always blows it. He always underperforms, and that's what I'm watching for tomorrow in Happy Valley.
Yeah, Nittany Lion fans, #3 in the country, very tight heading into this game. Speaking of the matchup, Ohio State quarterback Will Howard all revved up at the matchup facing Penn State. Listen to this.
I'm stoked. I cannot wait. It's going to be a homecoming for me. I grew up a Penn State fan. I wanted to go there my whole life. They didn't think I was good enough. But I guess we'll see next week if I was.
Will Howard from Downingtown, Pennsylvania. How about an Ohio State quarterback? I know he transferred from Kansas State, not being recruited by Penn State in their own backyard. You mentioned James Franklin and the history of not winning the big game. He has struggled here specifically. How much would a win over the Buckeyes change the perception of Franklin and this program?
Well, Kevin, we would have to take out the easiest and laziest take in college football, that James Franklin can't win the big one. He beat Ohio State, but it's been so long ago. I was an elderly man at that point. You see the record here, 1-12. That is a disastrous record. He always loses to Ohio State and Michigan. And it's just it's a mark on his resume that is otherwise very respectable, as you well know.
Okay, let's just say Penn State gets the win. Ryan Day under enormous pressure after already having a loss this season against Oregon. That would give him 2 losses in the early part of November specifically. What is at stake for the Buckeyes?
A great deal. It would put him on the cut line of the playoffs because they just don't have an impressive win. They have 2 good losses, which may not get him in the playoff. That's what's at stake for him. And then with Michigan in a couple of weeks, a game that, should he lose, I think we would all help him pack.
Oh, let's not forget they've got undefeated Indiana on the schedule as well. So the idea of Ryan Day having 2 losses in Ohio State in early November, that's a nightmare scenario. Paul, thank you. Safe travels. Here's our ABC College Football Saturday triple header. We've got the U in action, undefeated, then Florida, Georgia, and the middle of the game of the afternoon, and then Texas A&M, a sneaky good one on the road at South Carolina, prime time on ABC's.